Hello and welcome to EV Motoring. I'm Joe, and today we're going for a quick spin in the all-new Chevy Bolt EUV. All right, a little bit about the Chevy Bolt EUV. In my opinion, this is the best value electric car, and here's why. Although, as I'll mention later, the Nissan Leaf comes out to be cheaper because it gets the tax credit with about the same starting price as the Bolt, both at $27,000. As of January 1st, 2023, the Bolt and Bolt EUV are expected to receive the $7,500 tax credit. That makes both of these vehicles 250-mile range EVs with under a $20,000 price tag. And if you have local incentives like we do here in Illinois, that takes another $4,000 off, at least in Illinois' case, which puts the price of a brand new Chevy Bolt EUV at $16,000. That's incredible. We are finally at the point where electric vehicles are cheaper than their gas counterparts. Here I'll quickly show the Bolt EUV versus the Chevy Bolt cargo area. Both very, very similar, but the Bolt EUV has a little bit more legroom, as I'll demonstrate shortly. Both the Bolt and Bolt EUV were refreshed on the interior and, in my opinion, a substantial enhancement to the interior. It was very, for lack of a better word, cheap in the past with lots of plastic bits around. This still has the piano black, which I'm not a fan of, but it has an excellent 10-inch infotainment screen, which has lots of energy data here, which shows the efficiency. Here you can set up your charging, so you can limit your level 1 charging to 8 amps. You would want to do this if it's a shared circuit in your garage, so you wouldn't want to pop the breaker if it was pulling 12 amps. You can also set your charging, what time you'd like the charge to start at. But lots of good data here to show you how your electric car is performing. Another thing I like in the instrument cluster is the Bolt shows what your maximum and minimum expected ranges could be, rather than just the EPA rated range, which is very hard to achieve on almost any electric vehicle. Here with the minimum and maximum range, the car shows where it thinks you might be able to make it to. This has been the refresh model, has a little more legroom, a little more cargo space than the traditional Bolt. In my opinion, it's the one to spec since it's just a little bit more practical, has a little bit more of an SUV feel. And also, I like the styling on it more. It kind of looks like a baby Trailblazer. So, depending on the color options you choose and you get the blacked out badges, it kind of looks like electrified Trailblazer, which is a good thing. Peak speed charging is 65 kilowatts. It's the same size battery, I believe, as the previous Bolt. Range is 250 miles, so about a 9 or 10 mile hit compared to the traditional Bolt, but a small price to pay for all the added utility that you get, especially with the added rear cargo or the rear legroom. Also, I can definitely verify these seats are substantially more comfortable than the previous Bolt. I know that's something that a lot of people had not been too happy with, that after a long time the seats maybe got a little bit of like a upper back pain, but these seats are definitely a lot more supportive, a lot more comfortable, and it definitely seems like quite a bit of improvements. And and all those improvements, while the price has gone sharply downward, you can get this car as a 2023 model for under $30,000 with good options on it. I think the base price is around $27,000. For the regular Bolt, it's around $26,000. So in my opinion, is the best value electric car out now. I know the Nissan Leaf comes in a little bit cheaper, but with the CHAdeMO charging and shorter range, this is just much more usable of a vehicle. This one's pretty maxed out. It has the Super Cruise, has the heated and ventilated seats. As you can see above me, the panoramic sunroof, which does actually open. So many electric cars have the glass roof that doesn't open, which is a shame. And this, I believe, has a sunshade too, so you can block out the sun when it is a really hot day. Yeah, pretty good pickup. It's that instant electric acceleration is definitely there, and it's quite a zippy, fun little car. This feels definitely a little bit softer too than the traditional Bolt, but still doesn't lose any of the fun characteristics. 0 to 60 in this car is about 6 seconds, right? All right, so that's a wrap on the Chevy Bolt EUV. It was great to finally take it for a spin. I had driven the Bolt. I think I drove the refreshed one when I was test driving vehicles before I bought my ID4, but my first time in the Bolt EUV, so it's pretty cool to take it for a quick spin, get a little quick review of it, and
Yeah, I still strongly believe it is the best value electric car out right now. You know, if you're not road tripping, the slow charging is not a problem. And actually, it still has a pretty robust onboard charger that charges at, I believe, 11 kilowatts. So that would be about a 48 amp at-home plug. So pretty robust onboard AC charging. Just the DC charging is a little bit hampered. But if you found this video helpful, please do like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. And take care till next time.